Hello everyone, this is Surf, and today we're playing Rome Remastered. It just came out about a day ago from when I'm recording this, and I thought it'd be a fun idea to do a little thing where we sort of pretend to be the generals involved and make informed decisions with historical facts and historical reasons and see what we can't come up with. So I'm going to be playing the Julii, and if this sort of does what I like, if I have fun with it, we'll do other factions. I think that would be pretty cool. I might do Carthage next or something. I might do Gaul, depending on how I'm feeling and what response sort of happens through it. But it should be fun, and let's give it a shot.
Gods. I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too, even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
It's kind of ambitious, don't you think? Patrons of the Julii, we have been tasked by the Senate and Council Decius Maxentius to capture the settlement of Segesta, and that is what we are going to do as loyal citizens of Rome. First and foremost, however, we will take our agent, Sextus Antio, and make contact with the Gauls and see what sort of information we can't get out of it. Also, we're going to take our spy, Decius Curtius, and we're going to send him over here into Transalpine Gaul. See what else we can't find in terms of intelligentsia. We have a job to do, and we're going to combine our two armies with the faction leader, Flavius Julius, and his general, Flavius Julius. And combine those, and we will march on Segesta. Here's our army. We have 2 commanding officers, 4 cohort of Hastati, 1 cohort of Triarii, 1 of Velites, and 1 of Roman archers. We will see how much of a fight the rebels at Segesta put up, and how they fight will determine the outcome of their village. Let's set forth.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir!
Attack immediately.
There! The rebel slaves stand to threaten us all. Should they win, at best we will all die beneath their cruel whips. It turns my stomach just to gaze upon them. And at the last, brave Romans, I say this: strength and honor to you all!
Alright, with those encouraging words from our faction leader, we're gonna go. I already know this. Thank you. As you can see here, we've deployed in this rather unorthodox formation. Bring the Triarii over here with the generals. Okay, they don't want to do that. The generals will act as a hammer, while these guys here will be the anvil. Archers and Velites will be taking the first shots, supported directly by the 4 cohort of Hastati. Once the rebels engage with the Hastati, well, before that, the Velites and the archers will retreat behind the lines of the Hastati, and the Hastati will engage the rebels. Then the generals over here will come in to the city center and hit the backs of the rebels. Or at least that's the plan. So let's get going. Bring these guys on up. Yep. And these guys are automatically set to double time. Just like that. Alright, we've got good visibility over the battlefield here, and they don't appear to be making a lot of moves. But once the archers come within striking distance, I'm going to halt them maybe a bit early, depending on what the enemy does. They're on their fire wheels both on. And I'm going to wrap these side cohorts to the side here, where they belong. Actually, get them out of the way of these archers here. Friendly fire is a rather large problem that I've encountered before. Take both of these, and we're going to wait for it. We're going to let them get as close as they can. Alright, now. Back. There we go. Alright, these guys took one casualty, but that's fine. Yeah, you can see, turn on fire at will. Alright. We're gonna get right here. Yep. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. Our cavalry is getting up here. Alright, the Stadi are about to throw. They're about to chuck. I don't think this will affect my other units. These guys are taking unnecessary casualties. For 160, they lost like 12 guys. If you haven't thrown, you're not going to. Oh, it might be too late. Might just be too late. But no matter. Fire was off, fire was off.
The enemy general flees.
There we go.
Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
We're going to continue and execute every one of these people.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee.
Alright. Did we lose one of my generals? Oh lord.
Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
We lost one of my generals. Bad start for him. $32. You killed one of my generals. I'm gonna be very happy about that. Our poor fallen hero must be avenged. We are going to enslave the populace to avenge our boy, Vibius Julius. Fortunately not our faction leader, but still a valuable general nonetheless. We have also completed the will of the Senate, and they have gifted us 5,000 denarii. Fantastic. Let us build this governor's villa, this governor's house. And let us turn our attention also to the realm and see what else we can't do around here. For our capital city of Ereteum, we should get communal farming, paved roads. We should get a lot of things. And the shrine to Jupiter. And the horse stables. What the heck? For here, we need this. We need a port. We are going to need a trader, farming, more roads, and we'll leave it at that. We'll allow our men to do what they need to over here. Let us look at the expenditures. Not here. The finance. We are currently not doing very well in the old budget department. Let us talk with these guys if we can. No, it doesn't look like it. We've received an offer from the Gauls. They found us first, and they want trade rights, and those terms are acceptable.
Thanks.
Let's make them an offer now. Let's see if we can't do trade map information for map information.
What do you consider?
How about no?
What do you consider?
No, forget this. Here in the next turn of 270 BC, no one knows what BC stands for, but two people have the affairs of the realm are a bit hectic. We have this thing, some rebels, an army of 908 of them, led by Anchises of Goni, and now we have Gauls, two armies of Gauls, 500 strength and 800 strength, amassing at our border. This is quite troubling to everyone involved. Since our dealings last turn, we've also been able to come up with some more money. We've fixed our situation here. Start off balance, total. Alright. Things are not as bad as they have been. We are turning it around. Then we have some diplomatic information. The Scipii and SBQR, our little overlords, are now both at war with the Greek city-states, which says to me that the Scipii probably have just set their sights on Syracuse. Now we have a baby, Antonia, a girl. That's good news. But we also have another mission from the Senate, and they would like us to take Caralis within 10 turns, and in turn for that we will receive priority for an appointment of office. And let's see who is in office currently in the Senate. Pontifex Maximus, Censor, Consul, Praetor, Aedile, and Quaestor. Only one of these not held by the SPQR themselves, the Senate members, the Senate family, it seems. The Maxentii. We have Tiberius Brutus, someone of middling stats, in the Quaestor position. Luca Macer is, and this guy, Salarius Severus, are quite enigmatic. That's what I assume, because they have no stats. I'm just going to assume that I know nothing of them.
Yes.
And let us continue our journey for Decius Curtius into the far distant lands of Transalpine Gaul. We're going to have to deal with this, but first we're going to have to deal with this. We're going to have to come back down. Let's start building here. That's always the first priority. And now we're going to... I want to leave a unit of Hastati and a unit of Velites.
General.
And I'll take all of you except the two most wounded and march down here to face Anchises.
Attack!
He has retreated, but he will not get away.
Glory! Engage the enemy.
Oh, I can't hit him. Alright. We'll have to wait till next turn then. In the meantime, these two armies of Gaul. Quite enigmatic as well. Who is this guy? A statesman.
Your Honor.
Let us speak to this man here and perhaps strike a deal. Going to next turn. Let's see what this man does. He's on my border, but he doesn't want to cross, which is good for me. Continue over here. We've discovered a rebel settlement of Massalia. Interesting. Let's see what else. There's been a war between the Brutii and the Greek city-states. Also, a construction report. Very good. We've got some more money in our coffers as well. Let's finish off him once and for all.
Prepare for battle.
With, yeah, he will again retreat.
Victory and glory!
And after we will defeat this guy, I will send these two here. In fact, I shall, as soon as I find the recruitment menu, I will create even more. Here we are. Let's make 2 more unit of Histati. I think we got everything we need. What at our turn? We got Town Watch. Let's finish off this man here. Alright. Anchises is about to be donezo. And we go.
Think themselves our equals. I think the carrion birds will feast upon their dead before the day is done. Now, set your minds on the task to come. Strike hard. Strike without mercy.
Let's see how we're set up here. We've got our men here. 3 cohort of Histati, 1 of Triarii, and our archers. I sort of like this setup we got now. Maybe centralize this, get this a little bit symmetrical. There we go. And let us see how the enemy is deployed. We have deployed first, so we don't see how the enemy is deployed until we start the battle. Let's see what they've got. 2 peasants, 1 general staff, 1 equite, and 2 cohort of Histati. Interesting. Interesting. Push my archers up to the front. See if we can't whittle some of those Histati. I don't like the looks of those. Let's inch up a little bit farther each time. That heavy armor of theirs might protect them from the arrows, but it'll definitely slow them down fast enough for our arrows to get a few volleys off, you know what I mean? Alright, not close enough. I'm just inching our way until we hit them. Alright, is this enough? No?
Waiting for orders.
Guess not.
Hurry!
3 files forward. Now the entire unit is within reach. I have them on fire at will, so any second now.
Waiting for orders.
Bruh. There we go. I'll set them to attack these guys directly. These guys seem pretty easy to kill. These men of Etruria. These Etruscan rebels. Let's see what else we can't do around here. Let's pull up our guys. In the event that these guys pull up, let's meet our archers. Same with our general. Right here. The enemy, these Etruscans, do not have any missile infantry whatsoever, which will prove to be their downfall. They cannot counter me. In fact, they've already lost quite a few men, about 15. Alright, our archers have completely exhausted their ammunition. I decided not to show that. Thought it would be kind of boring. Now, we're going to arrange our troops, except these guys. Right here. Just back. They're gonna be double time. These guys are gonna be on fire at will. In the meantime, this guy's gonna take a flanking position. Our faction leader, our main man. Let's see how close these guys have to be. Pretty darn close. Gotta keep in mind that the other Histati also has Pila to throw. And this general here is going to be of something. What the general does is going to have to be considered very carefully. Alright, time to throw the Pila. See how it goes. Ooh, this is about to do some damage. Ooh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Alright, Triara is gonna wrap. You're gonna wrap. That's a little big. You're gonna go right there. The Triara is gonna kind of be the cap. Alright. Continue to wrap. Go over here.
The enemy general flees.
And the enemy general has been killed.
So the spirit of his army
Poor
is
guy.
broken too. The gods be praised. The
Alright,
enemy
now let's
general
work
is
on these
dead.
peasants.
His men know
Let's
their
clean
doom
up.
approaches.
Men seem very eager to die in this game. That's something that I've noticed.
The enemy show their
No, we gotta
true
keep going.
virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
We've really got to work on killing as many as possible. These guys are going to get away, but that's okay. If we don't kill enough of these guys, then their army is going to still exist, I believe. The enemy general's fallen. Congratulations. Artnesis and Nesis, it was great to know you. Not really. Causing me unnecessary grief all of a sudden appearing out of literally nowhere. So congratulations. Let's turn your direction here. These last 44 men or so. These 10 here. 19 there. Alright. Victory seems certain. Only a fool could lose this battle. Can you believe that? Only lost about 20 guys. And they lost pretty much all theirs. Alright. I think I'm going to call that a day. I think this will do it. There we go.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
I still love that voice line. It's my favorite in the entire game. It was in the first Total War, and now it still is. Alright, and Anisis's force has ceased to exist. There's some iron right here. It's very great. And I'm going to post these guys in Urtium over here. And hopefully we can do some retraining or something that allows us to replenish the numbers within this thing here. Alright, here we go. We have these 3 units here that we can retrain, and so we'll go right on ahead with that. Let's check our navy here. Only 2 ships. I think that's fine. We're only going to Carolus. We can make that in 1 turn, so I'm not too concerned about it. I am concerned, however, about these guys here. Just sitting there.
Your Honor.
Alright. He's not going anywhere. Let's end the turn. Enemy routes. Perfect. Flavius Julius has routed the enemy. The foe are so few that they have fled and hidden rather than face the might of true Romans any longer. They need no longer trouble our forces. Fantastic. Love to see it. We're going to end the turn. Let's see what we can see around here. Let's see what it shows us. Not a lot. It won't show us a lot at first. Alright, they're marching back up north. Fantastic. Let's check the news. War declared between Egypt and the Seleucids. And now Orgalania. Great. Old news. Let's delete all these. No news. What about our finances? The end of turn report. Kind of pretty good. The communal farms and the paved roads are here. And retraining plus a unit of Hastati has reappeared. Let's check on it. You'll love to see it. Who should we take with us? Should we keep Flavius Julius? Should we take Lucius Julius or Quintus Julius? I think I want to... I don't know yet. I don't know yet. We'll have to open up a second front before I decide to do this. It also hasn't me give... It will not let me not auto-manage this. I don't know what's up with that. I may have made a mistake on the thing, but it'll be alright. Back in the intern, doing another intern. Want to see what else is going on around here. The SPQR man in a toga is striding headlong without a care in the world into the Germanic wilderness with nothing but his summer clothes. I hope that turns out well. Is Gaul's doing anything that I should see? Guess not. Okay. Our spy has reached site of Narbo Martius, however. And there's more Gallic troops moving up north. I ought to see the diplomatic mode, see if I had missed something. Now let's see here. If I go to factions, I don't know about that. We've lost favor with the people. I wonder why. The plebeians hate you. More than that, the plebeians hate all your friends, and their friends, and their pets, slaves and hangers-on. That's how unpopular you are. That's fine. I like that. I don't like that, but it's kind of entertaining. End of turn report, we got some more money. More of this, and more of this. Alright, let's build some more in this map mode here. We can only build walls here. Okay, let's see what else. Let's build this. Let's build a market. Let's build that. I don't want cities. Let's get some public order going because obviously it's not very good. Get more support from the people. Now we can take our army, leaving behind only one, unless that tanks me. Yeah, let's lighten the tax burden here a little bit. Where would I find this? Here we are. Let's go this to high and see how they feel. Okay, they feel better.
Ready to sail.
Now, we can't get very far. We can't get as far as we want. Let's go.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now, hopefully, we won't run into anything along the way. Alright, they'll get there next turn. Let's see what we can't do here. Who's this? Okay.
Sir.
Now, I don't want to send Sextus here quite anywhere just yet. The traveling is for my spy. That's who he does. That's what he's doing. I don't know where I want to send him out. I think I want to send him north, though. Check out this over here. Now, knowing where all of the things are, the rebel settlements are sort of key to rapid expansion. As you can see, we can't really expand this all that much. Didn't mean to do that. But you can see there's a little dot of gray on the Dalmatian coast, as well as there was at Segesta, here at Massalia, and here at Lugdunum. So, if you know what you're doing, if you got your cards right, if you got the speed and the means to hang on to it, you can grab here and all of this, like the Piedmont sort of region, back Sardinia, Piedmont, sort of 16th century or 17th century, 18th century sort of business, pre-Italian unification ordeal going on here. Let's see what we got here. The path is blocked by Decius Curtius. Oh, that's the spy. Very nice. I'll meet with you. Well, actually, I won't go anywhere. Idle resources. Who is this? Yeah, I know. Forget about it. Let's see it. See what happens. We'll be making war with the Carthaginians next time. Oh, was there a winner here? Ooh, the Gauls lost to the rebels at Lugdunum, and now they're moving north to capture more rebel settlements. Pretty good to me. Looks like they've made contact with Sparta, the perhaps our Brutii, our brothers in the Brutii. End of turn report. We got more money. The Brutii are also dealing with some rebels down here, and you can see this scorched earth. This is what you get when you don't deal with rebels. They just really mess with your finances. Something that I just noticed is that these guys are already, they've got a legionary player model, like a post-Marian Reform player model, which I didn't expect to see. I don't know, I didn't think they, I guess that's the way it was in Rome, the first one, back in like, what, 2006? I guess I just never thought anything of it until I see it now in the remastered texture. But let's drop into here in Sardinia.
Aye, aye, Captain. Disembark.
Alright, we made landfall. We got 6 turns to carry this out, but we've got a large army, and we far outnumber them. We greatly outnumber them.
Move out.
Now over here, we'll hit it by next turn.
Ready to sail.
And to add insult to injury, not insult to injury, to put them on death ground,
Aye, aye, Captain.
we're gonna sail our ships away, and hopefully that will encourage them to win or die. 267 BC, and the Gauls look like they are about ready to have another go at Lugdunum. Meanwhile, down south, the Scipii have taken Syracuse. It is unclear whether they're at war with Carthage, and the Scipii, not the Scipii, the Brutii, have reached an impasse over here with their first settlement. So how it works is each of our brother states, the Scipii and the Brutii, the parent state being the SPQR over here, Senatus Populasque Romanum, each gives us all missions and we do our things. And each one has a starting settlement that we all have to take. The Scipii is about the hardest because the starting settlement that Scipii has to take is Syracuse, which is owned by the city-states, which are scattered from Syracuse here to like Pergamum over here, I believe. And so that's about the hardest, and then you got to work through the desert, and it's quite sparsely populated, and you need to take Carthage, which takes a large army, and you don't have a lot of great things to do it. But then also middling, just like the Julii up here taking Segesta, the Brutii over here have to do a hop, skip, and a jump to the Greek coast where they take Apollonia. But it seems that the Macedonians have gotten there first, and they seem apprehensive. Amulius Brutus seems apprehensive about starting that war with the Macedonians. So we'll see where that goes. Here's a picture of our family tree. However, we got Flavius Julius, 50 years old at the front. There is, I guess, no, how should I say it? There's no portraits for females, it doesn't seem. Ones that are of age and below age alike for any children that matter. But we only have these guys here. Vibius Julius dying at Segesta. And we have Lucius Julius, one of our governors, is the faction heir sitting up in Romanium, I believe. And then Quintus Julius and his son, Amulius Julius. Amulius. Good for him. Let's go back. Let's see where he is. Has he come of age? Is this war declared? Macedon and the Greek city-states. Ooh, that's interesting. What else? Come of age. All right, yeah, Amulius Julius. Welcome to the family business of killing everything. A suitable husband. This guy is 17. You don't look 17, buddy. He's a garrison commander. He has no stats. He has no traits. Let's check out our other guys for comparison. 544. What about this? Let's see. Traits and followers. Okay. He's an aged retainer. And faction leader, good commander, good talent, confidence. A lot of things, actually. Alright. What about his sons? Let's check that. Now's about a good time to check that. Faction heir, competent commander, politician, suburb administrator, very lively. Alright. Alright. And where is my other guy? He didn't pop up here, so he must be here. Let's look at you. Natural born, he likes to drink, so we need to get him out of here eventually. He's a night fighter. Alright, he's got a drill master as a follower. I want to get you out of the city. And you probably won't have anything. Oh, okay. The Palm of the Gods. He's rather lazy, but that's whatever. So is this. This man's life is no longer his own. The gods themselves have plans for him, although these have not been fully revealed. Alright, we can use that. Meanwhile, over here, Flavius Julius, making landfall on the island of Sardinia, has made many friends, talking with the locals and giving them much needed supplies as fruits of affluence and example of the standard of living that the Romans have in comparison to these seemingly much poorer Carthaginians. And so they really like what Flavius Julius is doing for them, and they're going to be much more willing to help him out in current affairs. People of Sardinia, the Senate and people of Rome offer you these tokens of civilization. Know that you have been on the tongues of the most powerful men in Rome, and the Senate has saw fit to deprive your leaders of power for the benefit of both our peoples. Those who cooperate when called on by Rome will be generously rewarded. Positions of civilian leadership and material wealth have been allocated to better secure the welfare of those who wish to profit from the new administration. Now, it's known for their wine here in Karelia, and that, did I say Karelia? That's up in Russia, in Sardinia here. And now it's time to push on to Karalis. Attack neutral nation? Yes, because the Senate told us to. And who are we to disregard the orders of the Senate, and by extension the people of Rome? Do the little thing, stab him. Stab that icon. Alright, we do not have need for any equipment, and we are facing town militia and peasants. Let's see how it goes. We can fight a night battle, but that's not really necessary. Does this change the outcome in any way? No. Let's jump right on in.
It's the mighty Carthaginians, brave men and worthy foes. I want to see blood. I want to bathe in their blood. I want to bathe in their blood for a week. Now, kill them all!
Listen to that, he's going crazy. Wishes Julius, I mean, he's got the wrinkles for me. He always had white hair, but it's just obvious now. He's going a bit mad. Mad as a hatter. Let's dive on in. Let's get our archers going. I want you guys going around this side, and I need this guys going around this side here. Alright, let's look around at Karalis. We've got these sort of adobe looking buildings, which is alright. It's pretty good. You can tell, I wish there was more dynamic settlements. I like how we have like on a big hilltop and everything sort of like depth of field. Oh, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got this little Rome thing going on here. I think we had this in Rome 2. Well, that's the only thing I can sort of relate it to. I know it's in other games, just like Warhammer and Total War Troy. But let's move these guys on up. Do that. Alright. Move up our general. I want him in presence. The men should be able to see him and feel bolstered by his presence. Alright, we might even need the archers. I'm going to pull you back. I'm going to pull you up. And I'm going to pull you just behind. You. Don't we have... Okay, I failed to get these guys when I needed to, or when I thought I did, rather. Let's move these guys over here, and we're going to just rush from different locations. All in unison. Make sure you have this on, you have Fire at Will on as well, and so do you. Alright. Get right here. And we're gonna do the same thing with all of these guys. I'm gonna post them up right about. Oh, you're difficult. Why are you being difficult? There. There. Perfect. And here. Alright. Now things are looking smooth. Alright, it is Hastati versus the equivalent of Town Watch. Alright, they've made their move. You go here, you go here, you go here. Okay. Alright, they're pulling out their Pila. Hopefully this won't cause a massive amount of damage to my Hastati at the same time.
The enemy general flees.
Alright, the enemy general
Press
flees.
forward, so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Alright, pursue. We've only lost 3 men so far. Let's keep it that way. Alright, they're sandwiched. Let's see if we can't locate the general. He always looks the same no matter what unit he's in. It's like a guy in like Lora Segmentata, the Roman. Oh, okay, they changed it this time. It's a little bit more of a hoplite look for this guy. Let's look at our general and in comparison. I know he's an actual general, so he won't have the thing. Yeah, he looks like how he would look in. He looks how I would expect. Our old faction leader. Let's send these guys
the
in.
enemy general is slain.
Alright, great.
And now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Alright. Let's bring these guys in. 40. We lost 20 men? You're losing 20 men to peasants? Don't talk to me if you're losing 20 men to peasants. Shameful. Like, what are you doing? How are you losing this many men to peasants? How are you losing almost 30 men to peasants? I'm honestly kind of peeved about that. Not very, but enough. Oh lord. I'd rather lose a lot more guys because this. I can't tell them to not. Okay, yes I can. Yeah, do that. I would prefer you much do that.
The enemy show
In battle. In these settlement battles, we don't really need to.
And this day is clearly ours.
Winning does not spawn the enemy army outside of your borders for you to take care of later. So you're pretty safe. Once you win the battle, you can end it without consequence, really, of the enemy army. Alright, let's see what we get here. Alright, we get both islands here. We can occupy it. It's good with me. What is this? Cultural penalty, huh? What else can we get? Let's get a barracks going, and let's get some walls as well. Can I do something about this without destroying it? Because I know you could like convert buildings. Building browser. Okay, I knew about this vaguely. I knew the building tree. Yeah, here we go. It's just minimized. Okay, I know what's going on here. Alright, now that we capped this settlement, we're going to do a couple things. First, we're going to destroy the shrine to Milkwort. Goodbye. I don't know. Let's see here. For the roads here, it requires a governor's house. Okay. I guess we'll keep that around. Why are the roads a cultural penalty? That's what I want to know. They're Carthaginian roads, just because they built them. I can't destroy it, though. There is a thing where you can sort of adapt them. You can convert them. I know that's a Rome 2 thing. I don't remember if that's a thing here. I can't destroy these things. I can destroy these land clearances, even though it results in a cultural penalty. I guess they right themselves in time. But I'm going to destroy this too. And we're going to get 2 things here. Alright. So what I'm going to do with our boy Sextus Antio here is I'm going to send him on a bit of a goose chase to... Let's see who's around. Let's see if I can't, if there's any diplomats, convenient diplomats. We have the Gallic one here and a Scipio one here, which I don't need. There's 2 Scipio ones here. Interesting. But we're going to send them over here. And it appears that the Gauls have taken this, well actually they haven't. I read that wrong. So that's still, you can see that gray line there. in gray line here. Let's hurry you up. And now what is this? This is pottery. Great job. And this is marble. We're gonna go here. We're gonna take this guy, chosen by the gods, Amulius Julius, the man, the myth, the legend. He's gonna be important later, so keep an eye on him. He's gonna be sent to this crossroads right here. And at this crossroads, he is going to do something very important, which he can't do right now. Here it is.
Build fort.
Building a fort right here. And at this fort, at this crossroads, that pretty much links every holding of the Julii thus far together, he is going to assemble a great army. And with this army, he's going to conquer the Gauls. And that's how it's going to go. Amulius Julius writes the letter to his father, explaining his intentions to march against the Gauls as a whole, seeking his father's approval for a great campaign to seize, firstly, Cisalpine Gaul, before moving westward and securing Transalpine Gaul and whatever other forces would oppose him in this region for the greater glory of Rome. Patriarch of the Julii, I, Amulius Julius, have received a great vision. A wolf and a bear appeared in front of me and spoke in unison. You, one cherished by Mars, have been selected for a most high purpose. Your names shall be remembered throughout time as Vanquisher of Gauls and the Scourge of Romulus. Now know that the future before you is great, just as your mother and father knew after your birth when the woodpecker landed on your bedside. I write you to inform you, Pater, that I intend to follow this vision and make war on the Gallic peoples, firstly securing the Cisalpine settlements before turning westward over the Alps and engaging in conquest toward the unknown regions to the north. The gods have not placed limits on my destiny, thus I shall treat life as if there were not any, and the gods shall halt me when they see fit to withdraw their support. In the event that you return home to Artaeum and find me absent, I wish for you to know that I can be found beyond the northern frontiers, executing the will of the gods. Your grandson, Amulius Julius. Let's do this. This is interesting. I like it. Look at this map mode. In other news, we have matters to be alerted to. Senate mission successful. The Senate will pay particular attention to us, as they said they would. They have kept their word. And now the House of Julii have gone against the Gauls, as we know. And a suitable husband. Why are you back? Or are you back? Yeah, get it. I think I mentioned you before. Get out of here. I don't want you. You have nothing to offer. And end of turn report. We got some more money. Net income. Looking even better than we have been ever. And now we've got Segesta has a trader, and Artaeum has paved roads and is about to have a trader. Good for them. Now here we have two settlements within the thing, and we're gonna know what lies in the Dalmatian coast next turn, it looks like. But we have two settlements here, both owned by the Gauls. Here I just try to check up here, make sure. I realized that I remember that the Gauls had marched up here, but it doesn't seem that they've been successful as of late. But we got these two, Patavium, and Mediolanum. Now these use the Roman names for some reason. I guess that's how they determined what settlements go where in the first Rome Total War, is they just use prominent Roman settlements already to sort of pick here. And we're going to take both of these eventually with Amulius Julius. That is the phase 1 of his war against the Gauls. That's his primary target before he moves westward and takes Massalia, and permitting Lugdunum. Let's see what's going on in the intern over here. Okay, so we have eyes thanks to our Skippy Eye friend giving us the location of that rebel force on the Dalmatian coast, and the Gauls are going back to Lugdunum. We'll see what they do. Yep, he's gonna do a stab motion. Will he be successful? Okay, he's putting it under siege. All right, that's fast enough. Going too fast, slow down, speedster. Now let's get up to date on the goings on. Diplomatic information. The rest of them have declared war on Carthage in response to my actions, or them telling me to do this and then in response to my actions. Congratulations. In terms of financial news, got a net income of 607 denarii. Great job. And Armenium now has communal farming. What about Karalis? How are we doing over here? 1 turn until the barracks is complete, and then the next turn we'll have our wooden palisade, and the trader will be 2 turns. The shrine of Bacchus, and we'll complete that. Now is about time to leave an occupying force in Karalis and do some more. We'll have to finish this, get some town watch going. I'll leave a token force here. I might leave the Terrarii here, maybe, or maybe just 1 weakened unit of my Hastati, depending on what this yields. If this barracks allows me to retrain these men and replenish their numbers, but I won't consider moving them out until the shrine to Bacchus is done and the public order of this town is assured before I move them out. It seems that the diplomat up here has found his way to Germania, and the Gauls up here, let's go up here actually, instead of going to the Dalmatian coast, because the Dalmatian coast has sort of been, what I wanted to know about them anyway, has already been told to me by this Scipio diplomat here. Alright, so as we can see, these guys are still here. They haven't been defeated like I thought they might have been, but now this German force has come down here, and we'll see who is able to take them on, who decides to get them first.
Yes, master.
So I'm gonna sort of trace the coast with this guy. I'm gonna bring Decius over here and bring him to the coast. There's likely, if I know Rome Total War, there's a Gallic province here in the center with the Iberian faction surrounding them. But we'll sort of come to expect that. That's meta for me, so don't look into that too seriously. Alright. And we've got some money here. So we're going to get a couple Hastati going. And a couple Town Watch. Because I'm going to replace this Hastati unit here and these over here. And we'll need a token force to replace them. After which, I'll bring back our faction leader. I just realized my path was blocked. This thing is very keen in telling you what goes on. Over here. Alright. Very good. A lot of very small Gallic forces just tramping around the center of the country here. But I think that's all we can do, so let's end the turn. Were they routed? Or are they just... Okay, I guess they're chasing that force there. Alright. Let's speed this on up. Yeah, get out of here. There you go. Keep walking. That's right. Anything I should know about the Carthaginians? Doesn't appear. I forgot to see... Oh, who's that? It's a Carthaginian diplomat or a merchant. I forgot to see what the current Senate mission was, if there was one. Because sometimes there isn't. No slow motion for you. Alright, we got some movement towards their south here. Looks like they want to take Lugdunum and Massalia. We might be able to meet them before that, provided they don't act too quickly. Alright, buddy. Alright, let's get up to date with the goings on. Senate offices assigned. We are now the Quaestor. Flavius Julius, now the Quaestor. Senate office gained. The lowest rank of the magistrate, usually charged with managing the treasury and the first meaningful appointment of all men looking for a political career in Rome. The Senate appreciates your efforts for the glory of Rome, and you have been appointed high office in the Republic. Now that's great, but our boy is 51, and he's not long for this world. So Quaestor, kind of an insult. He deserves consul or something. He's taken Segesta and Corrales. What have these guys done? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot, if you ask me. I'm overachieving over here. These guys are sort of just middling around. War declared. Who's got the war? Spain and Carthage. This is relevant because if Carthage is going to be occupied over here with Spain and over here with the Romans, because I'm not, or the Scipii mainly, because I'm not going to be continuing my advance down here into Carthage unless the Senate sort of tells me so. Let's get rid of that too. Let's look at the financial news. We've gained 622 denarii, net gain of like 18 denarii from last turn. And we've got a trader in Arretium, Barracks and Corrales. We got more guys going over here. Let's go. Pretty good if I do say so myself. How are these guys feeling? Still good? Alright, we've got the thing here. I'll make a couple town watch. Just for the benefit of the town, I'll make 3. That seems to be about the standard. I'll move 1 town watch here, and these 2 into here. Alright, we've already got this formation of the army forming up. Now, we consider sort of moving these guys in the next couple turns. Now let's get a closer eye over here. Who is that? Okay, these boys. The Gauls are nowhere to be seen. Let's talk to Captain Tancred, or whatever his name is. Let's see what we can't get from him. Trade rights. Let's ask him for trade rights.
A most generous proposal.
All right. Map information for map information, huh?
Would you consider?
How about, like, and I'll give you, like, 800? 600. Let's not break 1,000 if we don't have to. Let's start with 600.
A most generous proposal.
Alright. Very good. Is there anything else that interests me? No, not really. Good game. And that's a lot of map information. They control from Sweden all the way down here to Czechia. Or whatever this is called in this game. Bohemum. Whack. Let's take our scout further. Let's take him over here. Or wherever I think that this leads to. He's flying now because I toggled the thing a little bit. Lemonum. Very nice. Alright, what's his mission here? Take settlement Massalia. Alright, so his plans, Amulius Julius, has been sort of vaguely put on hold as the Senate has come in and ordered the Julii family to take Massilia. Now, this was in his plans, so now he's willing to sort of compromise. Amulius is. Or he's in negotiation with his father. He asks his father advice and writes him a letter. Sort of saying that if he wants to take Massalia, if his father wants to take Massalia, not even his father, if his grandfather, because I think Amulius is the grandson of Flavius Julius, wants to take Massalia, he can concentrate his forces over in the Cisalpine Gaul region, and that seems sort of agreeable. We'll see what happens when the letter gets back. We're sort of getting on in the episode, you know what I mean. And with that letter from Amulius Julius to his grandfather, we are going to end it right here. It's a big episode. It's an hour special, and so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what Flavius Julius says in response to his grandson, and we'll see what happens next time. And I'll see you then. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, do everything you're supposed to do, and I'll be back real soon.